Welcome to Love Them Knives. Check this out. We have the Sofirn. I haven't had a Sofirn flashlight on camera for a long time. I thought, whatever, it's time to check them out a little bit. And I was looking through their website, which I'll give you the link to their website down below. Ooh, they got flashlights, 16,000 lumens, 12,000 lumens, all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, we need to get back in and check some of their models out. I've always had good luck with Sofirn flashlights. But check this out. 1,300 lumens and 479 meter throw. Ooh, baby, that's saying something. This SK1, model SK1, is supposed to be a pretty good thrower, and here it is. This is interesting. Okay, Sofirn SK1, crenulated bezel. Now, you know what? It's not an orange peel, so kind of tells me it's meant to get downfield, and that's what they're saying here. Now, this doesn't have a front click or anything like that, which I wonder if this just, oh yeah, that tells you your charge level. Okay, and so we're getting bright. 1,300 lumens. Oh, here's your USB-C charge port here, and they do give you the charge cord in here. The big deal about this flashlight is this lock here. You can lock it out, okay? And then it's a switch. Actually, I shouldn't call it a lock. That's in lock mode, that's in duty mode, and this is in tactical mode. And tactical mode does what you would think tactical would do, right? You know, tactical mode usually goes strobe and or turbo. And that's exactly what this does too. This half a push on this, okay? Half a push or full push. And then full push is strobe. So all you have to do, click it over to tactical mode right here. Half push, boom, there's turbo, strobe. So if you're just going out because you thought you heard a bump or something going on, this would probably be the one you'd want. First of all, you use your maximum brightness level. Second of all, boom, all of a sudden to strobe if you need it. And then, of course, the lock. And then duty is just half a push. And there's your moonlight mode. All right? Now, a full click goes on and off here. But full click under the duty mode. And you go just half clicks. And these are real easy half clicks to make. These aren't like, it's not mushy or weird feeling or anything like that. It's really easy to do the half clicks. It's a very positive feel to it, okay? And then push all the way, and okay, so it's full click on, full click off. But just when it's off, half a push, and here comes your moonlight mode. I turn it all off, back on with the full click, and then I'm into regular brightness levels. And so we'll take this outside and check it out here in a couple of minutes. So you get your kind of charge indicator here. It is an 18650 battery in here, and for a small flashlight like this, they're saying this will give you some oomph, and 3,000 milliamp at 18650. So when you first get this, you need to open it up and dump there's a little tab here that you got to get rid of. And did I just do this backwards? Oh my God, I don't know. Here we go. And get you back on. There was another thing about reverse polarity too. I hope that saves me. Here we go, we're good. No, that was just kind of weird. Well, you know what? Then the springs being on both sides tells you another thing, right? That, because I was looking in here, and there's a spring down there too. So that would keep it from going out. You know, if it gets jostled around, that kind of thing, it'll stay in contact with the battery. They do that for a lot of lights that end up as long gun lights or weapon lights, you know. So we're good there too. So like I was saying, crenulated bezel for striking if need be, that kind of thing. And then you got a reversible pocket clip because it can go this way. It can go in your pocket this way, or you can remove the pocket clip. Check this out. Here's what it says on the back of the box. 2 lumens is your midnight mode or your whatever. And then 20 lumens, 240, 700, and then 1300 lumens that kicks down after, what, 3 minutes? Down to 700 lumens, okay? So it'll kick down to high after a while. And then there's your run times, and that's what it tells you there. So up to 9 hours, 50 hours, 200 hours on moonlight. And there's your throw up to 479 meters, all right? So there's that, and then in the box, let's take a look at, it's a magnetic closure here. Here's your notice right in here. These are very inexpensive flashlights, by the way, and I'll show you a little bit on, I'll give you the website link and all that, but I think you can find these on Amazon as well. There's your manual here, and then here's a lanyard. And here's your charge cord right there, okay? So you got your charge cord as well, all right? So comes with that, all that, for under $40, which is pretty crazy cool. And nice box, aluminum. We'll find out if it dissipates heat well when it's out there, but I would imagine it's not gonna be a big problem. It does not have a proximity sensor, so yeah, you can feel it getting hot. So just keep that in mind. Although, you know, as I said before, you can always put it into the lockout mode, and then you got nothing except, oh yeah, it'll go to that one, like, but it won't stay there. You can half push it in the lockout mode. I forgot about that. And that's it. That's all you get, okay? But that's kind of nice, you know. Worst comes to worst, and you forget you got it in a lockout. It'll give you some light, and we'll check that out when we go outside as well, which we ought to do right now. Well, we got the Sofirn outside. Let's turn around and look back into the woods and see what we got. This is supposed to be a thrower, and wow, let's get it focused, and here it is. Oh wow, again. So low. Next. Next. Okay. So let's turn it around down the street and see what we can see from those trees down there. Oh, yeah. Here's this. There you go. There's your brightest level. And yeah, it lights them right up. If you look at that, what do you see? Not much. Look at that. Yeah, it does. It's got some, yeah, it'll do the distance. But that's probably only about 150 yards. And then around here, no, not that far. But let's look across the street. And oh yeah, look at the trees, not only back in the golf course, but across the fairway. There. Let's see how far down. Oh yeah, all the way to the end of the block, which is about the equivalent of 2 city blocks down there. All right. Now, let's try this out. So here's the brightest level, 1300 lumens, or 1200, or 1300, yeah, whatever, on the Sofirn, and ooh, yeah, and go up here. Here we go. Camera has problems, but the flashlight doesn't. That is incredible. That's way downfield, boys. So, what do you think? This is cool here. This right here, running all through these. And because you can do it like this. You can just one-hand it and do what you want. And then kick this to lock, kick this track to tactical, and there's your half is your turbo, and then this is your strobe. Strobe, turbo. Back to here. Nice, small, easy to EDC, not that heavy. Let's put it on the scale just for the hell of it. So 4.8 ounces, and what's the length? 5 inches. And we have a little bit of paperwork on here. The SK1 tactical flashlight from Sofirn. And with the battery, it's $37.99. With the battery and clip. And this clip apparently is this here. So you can get this kind of a tactical clip, and it's $2 more. And this is your pause and read. It's a magnetic rotary switch, 2-stage tail, dual modes, endless possibilities. And yeah, there's your emitter stuff if you want to know. Yeah, it's a white LED, 18650, working voltage, you know, of course, Type-C, charging, all that kind of stuff. And of course, the water resistance, IP68, the weight, 87 grams without the battery. Who carries it without the battery? And reverse polarity from improper. Yeah, so I knew there was a reverse polarity protection in case I got the battery backwards. What do you think? It's time for, check it out, Sofirn. I mean, I've used them, and I liked them, and they were durable. They worked for me. I've done a lot of through night reviews in the past, and also Sofirn. Both of them have actually performed well. I haven't had any problems with them, you know, going bad for some reason, like some kind of manufacturing defect or anything. No, I haven't. So this would be an easy carry EDC that's got some range to it, but it's got some brightness levels, and it's easy to function with, and this makes it very unique, don't you think? That lockout, tactical, and duty mode, but it's not complicated like some of the operational, the ones where 3-click and then half-click, then wait 3 seconds and 3-click it again, now you're in duty mode. You know what I'm saying? This just right there. Take care, my friends. The links are below with any and all discount codes, and you guys stay sharp.